took a trip up to Maine for the Winter Romp, an annual gathering of Land Rover owners, hosted by longtime Rover enthusiast Bruce Fowler. Bruce has been hosting the event since the 1990s. Our day began with breakfast at Big G's. With a full stomach and a refill of coffee, we headed over to Bruce's house. We arrived early. We aired down, put our tire chains on, and made our way out to the trails. We tagged along behind Matt Brown, owner of Overland Engineering, in his Limestone Series 2A. The Rovers navigated with effortless agility through the dense pine forest. That is, until we came to a particular incline, made difficult by its proximity to a stream, a rock, and a tree. Every time a rover attempts this obstacle, water is splashed up out of the stream onto the incline, where it instantly freezes. Go too fast, and the rock at the top will throw your rover into the tree. We pushed on down the trails, occasionally breaking through some ice into muddy water, but mostly gliding quietly on top. These woods have a disorienting effect as the trails meander back and forth. Despite feeling very far from where we started, we realized we had made a large loop. We are back at the power lines we had passed earlier. We grabbed a cup of coffee at Lucky 8's coffee tent and headed up the power lines. We didn't make it far. I was following a red 110 with Feuerwehr, fire department in German, lettered across the back. It dropped through the icy crust into the bottomless mud below. It was stuck. The Feuerwehr 110 was raised up out of the muck using a high-lift jack, and once a void was created, branches were cut and thrown under. I attached it to my 110 with a kinetic recovery strap and gave it a few good pulls, but the Red Rover did not budge. I backed my Rover up to the tree line, attached a strap to a spruce tree, and then to my frame-mounted jake ring. I began to pay out my winch cable. I ran the cable through a pulley block I attached to the back of the stuck Rover, pulled the cable back to my 110, and hooked it to a shackle on the bumper. This rigging doubled the 8,000-pound pulling power of my winch. I began to spool in the winch, and slowly, the 110 was pulled back on the solid ground. With the sun setting and temperatures dropping, we drove out of the woods.